Dive into the chilling world of true crime with our countdown of the top 10 movies based on true crime.
Before we kick off the countdown, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so you stay in the loop for our upcoming videos. Don't hesitate to drop your requests in the comments for what you'd like to see next.
Donnie Brasco.
Remember me? Southern District. Hey, what are you doing? Grab my cock.
Donnie Brasco is the undercover alias of Joseph D. Piston, an FBI agent who infiltrated the Bonanno crime family in the late 1970s. His operations and experiences are chronicled in his book, Donnie Brasco: My Undercover Life in the Mafia. Joseph Piston spent 6 years undercover, working his way up the ranks within the mafia. His work led to numerous arrests and was instrumental in dismantling organized crime networks. Lefty Ruggiero, portrayed by Al Pacino in the movie, was a real-life mafia soldier and Piston's mentor within the Bonanno family. Their relationship adds a complex layer to the story. Directed by Mike Newell, the film stars Johnny Depp as Donnie Brasco and Al Pacino as Lefty Ruggiero. The movie received critical acclaim for its portrayal of the undercover operation. The film received Academy Award nominations for Best Adapted Screenplay. It is praised for its authenticity and attention to detail in portraying the mafia world. Donnie Brasco's undercover work left a lasting impact on law enforcement strategies against organized crime. His story is often studied in the context of undercover operations.
Don't tell him nothing, man! Hey! Don't say nothing to him, you alright? Fuck you, it's another one.
Bully.
Yo, look out! Oh, you fucked up my fucking cars! Fuck! Dude, what the fuck?
Bully is based on the real-life murder of Bobby Kent, which occurred in 1993 in Florida. The case gained national attention due to its shocking and brutal nature. Bobby Kent was murdered by a group of teenagers, including his best friend, Marty Puccio. The motive behind the murder was a culmination of years of bullying, manipulation, and abuse. The movie portrays Marty Puccio as the central figure involved in the murder. He was manipulated by others, including his girlfriend Lisa Ornley, to carry out the crime. Directed by Larry Clark, Bully is a crime drama film that delves into the events leading up to the murder and its aftermath. The movie explores themes of peer pressure, manipulation, and the consequences of unchecked aggression. The film presents the moral ambiguity surrounding the murder, as it portrays the perpetrators not as clear-cut villains, but as individuals influenced by a toxic environment. Nick Stahl plays the character of Bobby Kent in the film. His performance captures the complexities of the character and the strained relationships within the group. The real-life murder case and the subsequent trial led to discussions about the consequences of unchecked bullying and the responsibilities of parents and authorities to intervene.
Sheriff's office. What's going on? Does any body cam ring a bell?
Lost Girls.
This is my daughter, Shannon Maria Gilbert.
Lost Girls is based on a non-fiction book of the same name by Robert Coker. The book and the film explore the true story of the Long Island serial killer case. The Long Island serial killer is an unidentified, elusive individual who is believed to be responsible for the murders of several sex workers whose bodies were discovered on Ilga Beach, Long Island. Shannon Gilbert was an escort whose disappearance in 2010 led to the discovery of a series of bodies near Ilga Beach. The circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain mysterious. The Long Island serial killer case has been the subject of various documentaries and true crime investigations. Robert Coker's book Lost Girls: An Unsolved American Mystery is a detailed account of the case. Lost Girls was released on Netflix in 2020, reaching a wide audience and sparking discussions about the systemic issues related to the case and the treatment of sex workers. The attention garnered by the film and the book has brought renewed attention to the Long Island serial killer case. It highlights the challenges and flaws in the investigation and the treatment of sex workers by law enforcement. Black Mass. Black Mass is based on the true story of James Whitty Bulger, a notorious Irish-American mobster who operated in Boston from the 1970s to the mid-1990s. Willie Bulger was the leader of the Wind Hill Gang, involved in various criminal activities, including racketeering, extortion, and drug trafficking. He was also an FBI informant. Johnny Depp underwent a significant physical transformation to portray Willie Bulger. His performance is notable for capturing the intensity and ruthlessness of the real-life figure. Joel Edgerton plays John Connolly, a former FBI agent and childhood friend of Bulger who becomes entangled in his criminal activities. The film explores the complex relationship between the two. Benedict Cumberbatch portrays William "Billy" Bulger, Willie's brother, who was a powerful political figure in Massachusetts. The film explores the dynamics within the Bulger family. Black Mass is adapted from the 2001 book of the same name by Dick Lauer and Gerard Nagel. The book provides an in-depth look at Bulger's criminal activities and his relationship with the FBI. Zodiac.
Go get the publisher. Dear editor, this is the murderer of the two teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July near the...
Zodiac is based on the real-life Zodiac killer case that occurred in the San Francisco Bay Area during the late 1960s and early 1970s. The Zodiac killer is an unidentified serial killer who taunted law enforcement and the media with cryptic letters and ciphers. The killer claimed responsibility for several murders. The film follows the work of two prominent journalists, Paul Avery, played by Robert Denny Jr., and Robert Graysmith, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, as well as detectives David Teske, played by Mark Ruffalo, and William Armstrong, played by Anthony Edwards. Directed by David Fincher, Zodiac is known for its meticulous attention to detail and its atmospheric portrayal of the investigations. Fincher's style adds to the suspense and realism of the film. Robert Graysmith, portrayed by Jake Gyllenhaal, wrote two books, Zodiac and Zodiac Unmasked, based on his own investigations into the case. The film is adapted from these books. The Zodiac case had a profound impact on the lives of those investigating it, leading to obsession, strained relationships, and personal tolls. The film explores the toll the case took on both journalists and law enforcement. The Wolf of Wall
That's
Street.
the attitude. You can sell anything. Sell me this fucking pen right here. You can sell anything. Sell that.
Go ahead. Sell me that pen. Can I finish eating first?
The Wolf of Wall Street is based on the memoir of Jordan Belfort, a stockbroker who engaged in rampant corruption and securities fraud during the 1990s. Jordan Belfort, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio, was the founder of brokerage firm Stratton Oakman. He became infamous for his extravagant lifestyle and fraudulent practices. Martin Scorsese directed the film. Known for his exploration of organized crime in films like Fellas, Scorsese brings his distinct style to depict the excesses of Wall Street. DiCaprio's portrayal of Jordan Belfort earned him critical acclaim. He captures Belfort's charisma, excesses, and the moral decline of a man consumed by greed. Jonah Hill plays Donny Azoff, Belfort's business partner. Hill's performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Margot Robbie, who plays Naomi Lapagia, Belfort's second wife, gained widespread recognition for her role, marking a significant point in her career. The Wolf of Wall Street depicts Belfort's excessive lifestyle, including luxury yachts, extravagant parties, and drug-fueled excesses, contributing to the film's critique of financial excess. Jordan Belfort was convicted of securities fraud and money laundering in 1999. After serving nearly 2 years in prison, he cooperated with authorities and wrote the memoir on which the film is based.
The key to making money in a situation like this is to position yourself now before the settlement. Because by the time you read about it in the Wall Street Journal, it's already too late.
Catch me if you can.
Quiet down, people. My name is Mr. Abagnale.
Catch Me If You Can is based on the life of Frank Bagnall Jr., who successfully executed various forms of fraud as a teenager. Frank Bagnall Jr. is a former con artist and imposter who, before the age of 21, successfully forged checks worth millions of dollars and assumed various identities. Steven Spielberg directed the film, bringing his storytelling expertise to depict the cat-and-mouse game between Bagnall and the FBI. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Frank Bagnall Jr. in the film, capturing the charm and audacity of the real-life figure during his exploits. Tom Hanks portrays Carl Hanratty, the FBI agent tasked with capturing Bagnall. The film explores the evolving dynamic between the forger and the pursuer. Batman assumed various identities during his criminal activities, including of the Pan pilot, a doctor, and a lawyer. The film showcases his ability to seamlessly blend into different professions. The film depicts the intricate techniques Bagnall used for check forgery, including creating fake IDs and exploiting weaknesses in banking systems. After his capture, Frank Bagnall Jr. worked with the FBI, using his expertise to help combat fraud and financial crimes. He became a consultant and lecturer on fraud prevention.
You walk out that door, they're gonna kill you. Is that the truth?
From Hell.
I am that energy.
From Hell is a film adaptation of the graphic novel of the same name by Alan Moore and Eddie Campbell. The story is a fictionalized take on the Jack the Ripper murders. The film explores the infamous unsolved murders committed by Jack the Ripper in London's Whitechapel district during the late 19th century. Johnny Depp plays Inspector Frederick Aberline, a detective investigating the Jack the Ripper murders. Depp's character becomes entangled in the dark and mysterious events. Heather Graham plays Mary Kelly, a prostitute who becomes a central figure in the plot. The film delves into the lives of the victims and the social conditions of the time. While the film takes creative liberties, it draws inspiration from the graphic novel's detailed narrative and artwork to create a dark and atmospheric visual style. Masonic symbolism and secret societies play a significant role in the film's narrative, adding layers of mystery and intrigue to the story. From Hell is a dark and atmospheric thriller that blends historical elements with fictionalized storytelling. While it takes creative liberties, it offers a unique take on the Jack the Ripper mystery within the context of a graphic novel adaptation. No Man of God.
February 13th, 1986. This is Agent Bill Hagmeyer. I'm sitting with Theodore.
No, Ted.
I'm sitting with Ted Bundy.
No Man of God is based on the real-life conversations and interactions between FBI analyst Bill Hagmeyer and serial killer Ted Bundy during the late 1970s. The film revolves around the notorious American serial killer Ted Bundy, who confessed to the murders of at least 30 young women during the 1970s. Elijah Wood portrays FBI agent Bill Hagmeyer, who was part of the team that interviewed Bundy extensively in an attempt to understand the psychology of serial killers. Luke Kirby takes on the role of Ted Bundy, delivering a nuanced performance that explores Bundy's charm and manipulation. No Man of God focuses on the conversations between Hagmeyer and Bundy, delving into Bundy's mind and attempting to uncover information about his crimes. The movie contributes to the true crime genre by offering an intimate look at the interactions between law enforcement and a notorious serial killer. No Man of God provides a unique perspective on the Ted Bundy case, offering a character-driven narrative that explores the complexities of dealing with a charismatic and manipulative serial killer.
I think it's my time to die.
Frankly, they probably should have done it a long time ago.
I'm going to take you somewhere that I've never taken anyone before.
Before we reveal the number one, we'd like to ask you to support our channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. By doing so, you'll stay updated with more fascinating videos that you're sure to find engaging and entertaining. Your support means a lot, and we look forward to sharing more amazing content with you in the future.
My friend
I said
Dharma.
throw him back.
Sorry. Why'd you do that?
My Friend Dharma is based on the graphic novel of the same name by Def Bective. Def Bective was a high school friend of Jeffrey Dahmer. The film explores the teenage years of Jeffrey Dahmer, who later became one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. It provides insights into his high school life and the early signs of his disturbing behavior. Ross Lynch portrays Jeffrey Dahmer, delivering a chilling performance that captures the eerie demeanor and social awkwardness of the future serial killer. In the Netflix series Dahmer have been portrayed by Evan Peters. Def Bective, portrayed in the film by Alex Wolff, is a central character who offers his perspective as a friend observing Dahmer's off behavior during their teenage years. While the film depicts Dahmer's unsettling behavior, it does not emphasize the violence that would later define his criminal activities. But in the Netflix series, it was been viewed the life of Dahmer as a serial killer. The kill count and the way he hid his crime. My Friend Dahmer is part of the true crime genre, offering a unique perspective on the early life of a serial killer and the factors that may have contributed to his later actions.